Day 13. I'm not scared now. The pain has ended. I'm an ocean of memories. I have nothing to hide. My words have defeated silence. I have nothing to lose. I am chaos in its most beautiful form. I am the light of the darkened soul. About healing. Dear stranger, I am proud of you. Proud that you have taken the steps to recover because I know how exhausting recovery can be. I know that the moments which brought you here were the hardest moments of your life and that it took every ounce of strength to fight the urge to stay comfortable, even if comfort meant misery. I know that at some point, not so long ago, healing seemed like a ridiculous notion. You didn't know exactly what you should improve. You didn't even know if improvement was achievable. You knew from reading the definition of recovery that it refers to the process of restoring yourself to a normal state. But you did not know what a normal state was anymore. You had spent so much of your life in pain, wrestling the demons in your head. That normal seemed far off. So far off, in fact, that it wasn't even a memory anymore. And that is part of the reason I am proud of you. Because recovery in itself is reformative, and reformation takes work and sacrifice. I understand that the entire context of healing while you are grieving the loss of your normality is strange. It feels unnatural. And honestly, like you, I did not know how the one could be ever simply recover from a loss of that magnitude. After all, when you lose yourself, what would have to create someone new? But you took the step. You chose to recover with the goal of healing. We know that even well meaning people have questioned your process. That within a week, people were already asking if you felt better, as if some magical tricks had been administered. Some switch inside your brain found and turned back on. They do not understand that it took years of suffering to get to this point and that it will take years of intense work to heal. That recovery takes a lifetime. I know that recovery means literally filling a void, not a small, insignificant tear in the fabric of your life, but a hole that has been torn in the universe of your mind. That no matter what happens next in your life, you will never be sure of success. I know that you will need to let go of the person you were once, and that in order for the healing to be complete, that person can never come back. I know you grieve for that person, even though you know that they needed to be healed. I understand why you do. I know that you are angry with the gooders and well meaning, that you want to unleash your building rage and tell them that no point in time will ever really recover. That mental illness is no different from the loss of a limb. How callous would be if they asked someone who had lost an arm if they had recovered it? And you wonder often what healed would mean in your case. I know that recovery is a tricky process. Its methods need to be malleable. It requires you to be mindful in order to apply the right kind of healing in the form of illness has taken right now. Mental illness in any of its form in a multiple headed beast. Just when you think you have a handle on how to deal with one of the heads, a new one decides to take its place. I understand that you are very new to your recovery, and that gives what you have lost and what you are no longer allowed to restore. anger has come one of those heads. I want you to know that grief, pain, and fear all bring anger with them, and that what you're feeling is normal. Allow yourself to feel anger because it is a step in your recovery. Know that learning to placate each head of the beast brings you a step closer to healing. Recovery will mean dealing with the beast for a very long time, perhaps even for the rest of your life. But knowing how to handle the heads will mean that you have to expend every little energy on them in future. I too have asked myself that through recovery. What have I done? Many times I wondered what healing would look like if recovery never happened. When thoughts of determining enter my head, I would ask myself, why would it take me to live my life well without recovery? You see, I know that healing is not possible without recovery, that opening your wounds to feel familiar pain will only prolong the inevitable. I heard you ask me what the inevitable is, and the answer are not pleasant. The inevitable is a life of pain, deep and visible scars, or the worst case scenario, death. I want you to know that questioning your decision to start working on yourself is a normal part of the process. Whatever normal means, you are worth that work. I want you to know that I am here for you to help you through the recovery. Having tamed my own beast, I may be able to offer you some advice on how to placate yours. And because I know that no two mental illness are alike, I can offer suggestions on how to quiet your mind in order to bring healing. When your suggestions work, I will be there to celebrate your victory with you. And when they fail, I will help you to strategize. I know that recovery is a lifelong process and I will be with you every step of the way. Together, we can take each day as another opportunity to progress on the path of healing. I will give you the strength to need to work through this process, and I know you will support me too, kind stranger, sending you strength and resilience.